I'm just gonna take this little slurp here for example. Oh yes. What is up, guys? It has been, well, it hasn't been that long, but it's me, Leroy! I'm bringing you guys another video. This is something I'm really excited for. I'm gonna be bringing you guys a Fortnite cosplay tutorial. Not like for the entire suits or anything like that, just the axes. And like, if you know anything about Fortnite, they have like too many axes. So we're gonna try to break it down on the favorites and like high popularity ones, and then we'll like, we'll build from there. So getting right into it, we gotta basically, go through the axes and figure out, what one you're gonna want to make, because I mean, there's like lots to choose from, and like when you have that big of an option, you want to like, choose something that you're actually gonna enjoy. Too easy just to like, pick off like the easy normal axe. No one wants that. You gotta choose like something crazy like the slurp, or like, I don't know, trusty number 2. They just have so many. They're all like super duper cool. Hold on one second. We're gonna take a little intermission. I just got done showering, so that's why I need to put on clothes, and I gotta do some training stuff. You guys are coming along for that, and then I'll get back into everything. Just take a second. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I won't be over there so much today. So after you've like basically went through and checked out quite a few axes and the ones you're gonna choose to like make, oh, this is kind of crazy. This is like the most clothing I ever worn during one of these. It's crazy. Anyways, we're gonna have to break out a list because now I have to start getting materials. I'm a big cosplayer and I know this. Like, material is extremely important. So, good things to look for: piping, something that you can grip that doesn't want to be too tight. Like this piping is like fairly long, of course, right? So, I mean, this is like, it can't fit in the entire frame, but this thing's a good, it's under like 5 feet maybe. Yeah, it's about like 5 feet. Something like this, but it's like wide enough to where I can grip it still, because like you make an axe, you have to be able to, grip this thing. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to, because it's low-key like flexing, and I might as well. The reason you're even getting the piping is showing you guys one of the axes I have done already. Yes, this is the trusty number 2, completely done right now. Looks nice as shit, right? Anyways, because you gotta take into consideration that also, when we do this, you're not going to be coloring just the pipe. That's going to be stupid. It's not going to look good. You're going to have to like foam it. When you do foam it, this is going to get wider. It's not going to be like the same, like, size of this. It's not going to be super off in the sizing, but it's going to be bigger. So you want something that's like, easy for you to grip already, so that when you do add the foam, it's not going to be like ridiculously fat and you won't be able to grip it no more. So the piping, you can get this from quite a few stores, mostly like crafting stores. They might charge you, honestly, but if you're lucky like me, you'll probably get it for free. Got quite a few of these. Like I said, there are other ways to do this, so doesn't be exactly my way, but you're also going to need a whole bunch of stray big pieces of cardboard, honestly way bigger than this. This is what I cut already. So you're going to need like lots of these. These things are going to be like extremely helpful. This is what you're going to like build the mount with. Literally, this is going to be the mount. You're going to put it onto the piping, boop, and you're going to make whatever you're making. It makes sense. All right, anyways. You can get those at like your grocery stores, places like that. You gotta look around. Depends what, if you want to go buy a box somewhere, go ahead and do that. If you want to be cheap like me, you'll go get it for free. So we already talked about the piping and the extra cardboard. You also going to need lots of foam. These things, I don't have any like actual size pieces. They come in like big squares, I don't have a whole bunch of those right now because I just got done making a whole bunch of these things, all these Fortnite axes, right? So there's a lot of foam that goes in these. We'll go over that too. This is the lollipopper, of course you can see that, right? Nice fun stuff. Anyways, this crafting foam stuff is fairly inexpensive. It's really good to get, so I use it in almost all my stuff because I don't want to be spending like loads of money for like, making this stuff. I try to do like, as inexpensive but still nice as possible. They come in lots of different sizes. We have like these really thin ones, but I use these for like, scanning, or this will be something to put on like the pipe, because like I said, you don't want it to be too big from the size it already is. Or you have like these really thick ones. So this is also cut too, doesn't matter. But yeah, really thick ones. It just, there's lots of different sizes. Depends on what you're trying to make, because like I said, they're all useful. You have to like, take that into consideration. And of course, the stuff's not going to magically shape itself, so you're going to need scissors. Don't run with those. And it's not going to magically keep itself together, so you're going to need hot glue. And, hot glue, and a hot glue gun. You're going to need like these things. This is something I use on everything. I can't explain to you how amazing this thing is. Of course, you cannot just be running around with some blank cardboard axe. No one knows what that is. I don't think that's in the game. But so you're gonna need lots of paint, ridiculous amounts. The more you got, the better. So yeah, those are the main basic materials you're gonna need. We'll cut kind of the basic build of this entire thing in like 2 parts. We'll cut it from the piping part and to the head mount. So yeah, the piping. This should be pretty basic, honestly, because most they always either have like a stick. You know, that's the main thing. They do get a little designed. So the handles. So let's take the chassis number 2 real quick. Some of the axes you will notice they do have like actual like, you know, ridges and in-depth where you can tell where the hands are supposed to be. So, you know, hands here, you can swing the axe, you know. A lot of the axes have this patterning, and this is really easy. Like after you foam the axe, you literally just gotta like take 2 thicker pieces of foam and just double it onto just the foam you already put on there, and you can like, you know, make it a hand width, and that could be your grip right there. It's really easy. You can see how like it's just like basically another piece of foam around on top of the foam that you already have like for like the skin of the piping. Now, not all of them have this, of course. Like for instance, you look at like the lollipopper, it doesn't have any of the ridges, but it has like this like chocolate drizzle that it's kind of on there. That was really cool. I mean, if you're trying to do this one, how I got the drizzle was actually like pretty chill and pretty cool to get that look. Like this is nothing special. Like it is just like hot glue, and I just made waves on it and just made it lift, so that way everything else is just painted. So it gives it that actual, like, you know, like it's kind of like sloppy chocolate on here, and that's what's really cool. Yes, we even got it on the top and everything, so you can see that up there as well. But that's just hot glue. You just drizzle it on there and you can paint it out. So if you're trying to get this one's pretty easy. If you're trying to do a lollipopper, this one's a really easy like build, honestly. After like you like foam the like pipe, you just gotta make, you know, 2 circles, make sure they're the same size, and you know you're going to like hot glue them to the pipe. This is like this pipe runs from here to here, right? And once you like head mount most of the head mounts are done this way. You take 2 shapes and you put them on each side of the stick. Basically, they're like, this is done like this. The lollipopper, the chassis number 2 is done like that. Same thing, 2 shapes, and you put them on, you know, both sides. And then you can fill in the middle with like, you know, cardboard or whatever you're trying to do to like, you know, make it like have that full 3D look. Actually, like, you know, there's a shape on top of there. Okay, trying to get this out there because I don't want this video to be that long. But yes, after, you know, you got the materials, you got your piping, you're putting together the mount and everything. Because there is an order to this, like you definitely gonna make sure like you cut out all the shapes you're gonna need for the mount first, and then start putting it together. You don't want to like, have to like make more shapes in the process of you already like gluing your mount already together. So make sure you have your shapes all cut out. So now we should be at where you're trying to attach the staff to the mount. I'm just gonna take this little slurp here for example, but after you do that, you're probably going to need to make a band, which is this part that makes the like staff and the mount more flush together, look kind of one piece. That's just really easy. A band, I don't know if I know some cosplayers use it. I don't know if it's a huge term, but yeah, you're just basically gonna take like a piece of foam and you're just gonna like wrap it around, you know, where the staff and the mount meet. So yeah, that's gonna be one thing that's gonna make your stuff look really clean, which is very important. And that whole banding technique, you can use it on like a lot of like the cosplay that you're making. I mean, there should be like kind of like 2 processes in your foaming, because that's, you know, the second to last part. You're gonna be like foaming everything, right? And there's gonna be parts where like it's just not gonna meet very cleanly. There'll be some gaps and everything, and you could just like, you know, take the details of what you're adding. You know, like for instance, like if it's like a little round part like I have for the slurp here, this is like not very mounted together. So I just took another piece of foam and like, you know, wrapped it on top of it to make it look, you know, of course, more flush. And that's a big thing that you kind of have to get used to. If you're trying, you know, first time with foaming and stuff, you definitely want to try like, you know, getting used to this like banding thing, kind of making everything look one piece through detailing. And make sure, you know, you detail out all your like foam pieces too before you try to put them on. You don't want to be detailing as it's already on there together, because it's going to be, you know, not in places you want. It's going to be hard to like deal with. So just get a flat surface somewhere, detail everything out, start foaming all together, and then you'll be like already like, you know, moving pretty nicely. And then the last part, my favorite part, well, let me see. Yeah, that's my favorite part. But painting. Painting is super duper easy. I don't have to explain to people how to paint. But yeah, just to give you guys some pointers, Walmart's got some pretty okay, like high tier quality paint for like cheap. So if you're trying to do this like, you know, inexpensively, hit your local Walmart, get all their paint, but don't get anything else from there. Everything else there sucks. Their hot glue sucks. Everything else sucks there. But their paint, greatness. You like say if you want to get a nice coat on these things, this is like, take this nice gray and kind of silvery look inside the slurp. This is like a good 3 coats of paint 4 gets a little crazy, you could do 4. I mean, make it look better, honestly. This is not complete. Honestly, I have to do a few more things to this axe. This axe is not complete. We were on a rush time. But yeah, if you want to like really good, you know, look on them, hitting it once with paint is not going to work. I see a lot of cosplayers just do like 1 coat of paint and they look silly. So yeah, and painting is the last part. I mean, once you got your painting, you should be running around, swinging your axes on stuff and having some fun, you know? So because I know like there's been some cosplay questions I've been having pop around on my YouTube, and like in general like cosplay is a big thing to me. So if you guys need like any help or any questions or anything, just shoot them in the comments. I answer those like often, a lot. I definitely hit people back. I love the love and everything, you know. You guys could just shoot them at me and I'm gonna definitely answer you guys. I'll be there, promise for sure. And of course I gotta update you guys because there's some big stuff that happened, like ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I said we were preparing for Fanime for this, and I was trying to finish this before Fanime, but that just wasn't happening. So Fanime happened. I'm gonna save the big news for the next video, but just know that some like crazy stuff happened. It's gonna be really soon. It's not gonna be much later than after this video is posted. There's gonna be another video like really soon after that, because I want to get this video out there like very important. It's huge. If you follow me on social media, you probably already know, but yeah, I gotta let you guys know there's some fun stuff that happened. Of course, I had like an amazing time at Fanime. It was just beautiful. I'll talk more on that on the video, because yes, I'm doing a video on Fanime 2018. Be on the lookout. It's coming out very soon. I hope you guys will enjoy that. I'm trying to get to the audience. I gotta just finish this video and let you guys, you know, see some other stuff. But thank you for watching. Of course, like I said, like, comment, tell some people, if you want to get a Fortnite cosplay going. I totally got you. I could do a whole one because we have a whole Fortnite cosplay, but I'm probably just, you know, trying to keep it on the axis for now. Just for now. But I'll let you guys see that later. Thank you guys for checking everything, and as always, stay lively.